Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And my name is Lydia. This is the first video that you're watching. I have got a laptop if you're wondering what this is. It's my husband's laptop, but we share it. So anyway, so as you can tell by the title, I'll be basically sharing with you guys what I wish I did when I was a kid, or like growing up from like early 20s. And also I'm thinking of actually creating another video in regards to like my growing up, my testimony, like the whole thing about how I became a person today. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna create a separate video because I really wanna share that as like a inspiration, encouragement to someone out there that may help them in their journey of life. So yeah, anyways, yeah, so things I wish I did growing up from when I was a kid or early 20s ish. In no particular order. Number one, I put learn to understand, read and speak more Fijian and Rotuman language. So for those that don't know what is Rotuman, or what is, you know, the term Rotuman language, it is part of Fiji, but it is a separate island. It's funny because I think just recently, a few nights ago, I was me and my husband and our son, we were hanging out at my parents' place, and I realized, like, I also learned myself that apparently Rotuma, like the island of Rotuma, is actually within the Fiji, whatever you call it. Rotuma is actually within, it's actually part of Fiji, like it's in Fiji, but it's a totally different language, and totally different island country. But it's somehow within the Fiji division, is that what they call it? I could be wrong. But it's on Google Maps, is what I'm trying to say. I just learned that myself, that Rotuma is kind of part of Fiji in some way or another. But I probably should also research that too, just for educational purposes, and also learning more about my culture too. Anyways, alright, so like I said, I wish that I had. The thing is, between Fiji and Rotuman, I obviously know more Fijian than Rotuman. I do know a few words in Rotuman, but not as much as Fijian. But also, again, I don't fully understand Fijian sentences, but I will understand words. And also, I'm also part with Torres Strait Islander as well, but I don't know anything about that language at all. But I will actually like learn something, but I don't know anyone that knows Torres Strait Islander. That's a thing. Maybe there is someone in my family, but I don't even know. So yeah, I wish to, yeah, so I actually understand, and I can read and speak Fijian language, but it just depends, because you know how there's a thing called there's a term called dialect. Yeah, so that thing, it's like some Fijians, like they speak a different dialect, and sometimes I can understand, sometimes I can't. So like I said, I wish I learned to understand back then, like I started back then, but now I'm like half, like trying to understand my language so that I can teach my kids, or my kid at the moment. And yeah, and obviously now my husband, he's not from my background. I will obviously, you know, eventually pick up on what he says, you know, when he talks to his friends here in Australia, or when he talks to his family when we go there in person. Yeah, in India, I mean. Yeah, so that's number one. So number two is, I wish someone told me that cooking is like being creative, and there's many easy recipes out there. So in my mind, my mind has been thinking like cooking is so hard, and like I hated it, and well, not really hate it, but I kind of like, I had this thought of like cooking is so hard. The only easiest recipe that I could think of back then is cooking pasta. I know it's crazy, but pasta. But like now, like it's funny, like I was talking to someone, I think it was like one of my friends, and I was saying, oh my gosh, like I wish that I had cooked this many recipes here at home, in my family home. I wish I cooked this many recipes when I was living with my parents, especially you know, as an adult, like before I had my son, and even after I had my son. Like I wish I had cooked like interesting recipes. But yeah, at least, like, I mean, I guess it happens like that. Like even I know one of my friends as well. This is also relating to cooking. I don't know if she'll ever watch this video, but she also told me like similar thing. But with her, like, she did not really know how to cook at all, so she was obviously somehow self-learned, or maybe learned from family or whatever, of how to cook, because now she has family. So she did not know anything. Well, I think that's what she said. I could be wrong, but now she can cook anything. So that's, I feel like that's me in some stages, like of like how much, like how like I see my mom like cook all the time, like growing up. But it's funny because like I heard someone else say that I, like, growing up, I see my mom cooking all the time in the kitchen. um I mean, and my dad as well. Like growing up, my dad started to cook more as well. So I see how, like, when she cooks, I don't know, I've seen how she cooks, but I never really think, okay, I'll cook that next time. But yeah, now that I'm married, I have a husband now. The way he cooks, I see it, and it is like, wow, that's so easy. Like, you can just be so creative. Like back then, I did not like cooking. Like, I didn't see cooking as a creativity. See, that's the thing. But yeah, hopefully if you want to cook something and you think cooking is hard, it's actually not. It just depends. It's just how your mentality is put into cooking. Like, you know, if you put in a boring, hard way, you're gonna not want to cook. But if you put your mind into like a creative way, and like just putting things together, then it'll be easy. I recommend either watch someone that cooks in your household, or someone, family or friends, and then just learn little by little by little. So that's how I started to like just cook random recipes, is just seeing my husband how he cooks, like being creative. Like, even though he's from India, but he obviously, because of me and my son, um he 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 cooks in a level of like not spicy, or like mildly spiced. So, but yeah, that's all about cooking. Wow, I'm talking forever with this cooking point. But yeah, what's the other one? Number three is this is a funny one, but kind of embarrassing for me to share. But I wish that I had saved up all my tax money, tax as in TAX, because at one stage years ago, well, it was actually just a few years ago, I had tax money that was calculated from like a few jobs before, and I had received like over 1K, and I had spent all of it, and I wish I had saved all the tax money. Yeah, I just wish I did. Just I just wish I had saved all the tax money, because I would have, you know, traveled. Um, yeah, I would have traveled, like, well, not around the world trip, but it's more like just traveling to a different country every time. But I was really bad. Maybe that should be another point as well about budgeting. Yeah. Yeah, budget. So I wish I had. I mean, my dad did teach me how to budget money. Actually, he did. Like in the middle of when I was working, he did teach me how to budget. But the problem is with me, I had a problem with like overspending. So that was my problem. So I wish I had stick to that budget of mine. And yeah, otherwise I think I think life would have been different for me financially if I had saved up all my tax money, and also budgeting wise. So I have learned my lesson. So take my advice, really consider your budget like very seriously, and also with your tax money, use it wisely. So that's, and also obviously with your pay as well. But that's just my experience. So yeah. And the last one is, so yeah, so three is tax money, four is budget, so it's gonna combine with tax money. And then the fifth one is, I wish I knew or asked someone of like how to take care of, like how did they take care of their skin, like face wise, body, whatever. I wish I knew, or ask someone, like for me to take the courage to ask someone, like for me to be interested to learn to take care of my skin. But it's funny, I was telling my husband just actually maybe just recently this year that I wanted to put some cream on my face, but I actually did years ago. But I kept putting on the cream, and I ended up getting like pimples, because I did not realize back then that I had to like wash off the lotion, like wash off the lotion to put on my face. Because of that, I didn't because I kept putting my lotion on like every day. and then you keep building up instead of, you know, putting lotion and washing it off with the skin, um, the thing to take off the lotion on your face or even makeup. I did not do that, so because of that I had agony, and I stopped putting on this lotion again. So because of my husband, I learned that there's this thing where you actually can wash it off your skin, because my husband, he looks after his skin very well, and I learned from him just about the whole skincare and lotion stuff. So yeah, he's pretty good with skincare. Maybe I should show you guys also what lotion that I use on a daily basis, since I met my husband. So yeah, and also not also about my face, but also about like the arms and stuff. So I've noticed ever since I've been putting on the skincare, like the lotion on my face feels so not dry anymore. Like it's so soft. But yeah, that's, yeah, I think that's it of what I wish as a kid, or yeah, oh, in my early 20s. So yeah, hope you guys find this very helpful on your end, and yeah, I guess I'll, yeah, see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys for watching, and hope you guys learned something. All right, bye.